Good note for Kyle Busch. He won both prior races as he's got his hands full.
Good out back, good out back, good out back.
Wow,
that was a save.
That was a great save.
Just look how sideways Kyle Busch is. That car's crashed. It's basically crashed. He putting down its own tire tracks. He saves it and unbelievably doesn't overcorrect. It's so easy for that car to turn back to the right. He works it back and forth. That is pure.
This is done. Like, I'm just going to quit, come in and work on the race car. I mean, all that was the most you can do. And I just said it. I said it before he did it. The only way you know what your car will do is to push it to the
left. His 8th.
Whoa, boys. This is ugly.
Off the wall, off the wall. Keep it off the wall.
That is amazing. You can't do that. Here, the thing should nose into the wall. Okay, so right here, it should come around and nose into the wall. And right here, it should come around and nose into the wall.
And working him over. Look at that. Jeff's going to move him up out of the groove and get by him.
Whoa, Busch is around. Can he save it this time?
Oh, there you go.
He does. He saves it. But there's a
Jeff Gordon's upside down. Jeff Gordon's upside down.
And Kurt Busch's car is destroyed.
Oh, my gosh. See Jeff down there. He just gets down on his left corner, and we've seen that time and time and time again.
You got to stay off the left side. What do we do about that, though, man? How do we fix it? The drivers just have to make the decision that they've got to lay off that left side.
Look at this long slide for Gordon, and that's...
Jeff was just really working hard on the back of that 18 car, trying to move him up the hill so he could get by.
And the type of bump drafting you used to be able to do at Daytona is problematic tonight.
Series, we feel like somewhere in the future.
Trouble, guys, in the tri-oval. Michael
Waltrip.
Michael cut down in front of somebody. I think he's going to save it, brother, save it.
He does. He did save it.
Wow, what a save.
What a save.
Hold on, watch out now, watch out.
Caution's out.
He's going to cut down here in front of somebody.
Marcos Ambrose, his teammate.
Goodness gracious, his teammate.
That old big blue wall was coming up in a hurry, though, wasn't it?
But see how he backed off? He's sliding. He's headed for the wall. He backs off to brake.
Produced since he won Daytona.
Thank you. I think you're right.
What a save. Twice.
You know what? A lot of times I think people would say he was just hanging on. I'm going to tell you what, he drove that thing out of that.
Well, let's ride with him. There's Ambrose, the 47 to the left.
Inside now, inside.
My goodness. And then he said, oh, look at him. Go, Mikey, go.
Wow, what a save. What a save. Hold on, watch out now, watch out.
I believe that's Elliott's.
It's Elliott.
That was Jamie McMurray, wasn't it? The 26 car.
I can't believe he didn't spin that car. It did not spin.
He kept in it, I can tell you that. The tire smoke was flying.
Oh.
I think he got a little bit of help from that right front fender.
Look at that thing just sat there. Look at that.
Darrell, how does he not lose that car?
I don't know. That's a good handling race car is all I can say.
Wow.
That was definitely.
Joe Nemechek's picked up a... around goes Bobby Labonte.
Oh, no.
Missed it by that much.
Wow. Attaboy, good save, bud.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Not what you want to do in final practices.
Well, it wasn't his fault there. Somebody here gets loose. There you go. Scott Speed.
And just got into the side of
And when he corrected, boy, Bobby is, look at that. Oh.
You see those rear wheels spinning all the way to keep him off that wall.
That's a whale of a good job. That's
a champion right there.
That's a good job, buddy. I don't care.
Watch the red 71 on the bottom, behind the Napa car.
Now let's take a look at the rear wheels to see if they ever spin backwards.
No, he's digging. He was either locked on the brake or hard on the throttle to get away from that wall.
And of course, my
thin line is Martin Truex.
In dirt track racing, you call this jumping the cushion. He just gets really loose, keeps it out of the wall, does a heck of a job. Look at him working those front tires, keeping this car in a slide. But unfortunately, Martin Truex Jr. comes along. Ooh. Oh, so close. I don't even think they touched.
No. I was just wanting to watch that left rear because remember there were a few races where his left rear was chattering up and down and caused him to spin out a couple of times, I remember.
Well, that could have been disaster for both Larson and Truex riding with Larson here.
Hang on in.
That is some awesome driving right there.
Kyle Busch to the bottom, getting past Justin Haley for third. Haley around.
Moffitt got into Haley. What is he going to save?
What a save by Justin Haley, still green. Wow. 5 laps left here at Charlotte. Watch Haley there in that black and yellow 24. Moffitt just into the back end just a little.
Never gave up though, did he, Phil? Sure didn't. And watch him make that correction before that thing could swing over with that front end into the wall.
And Denny Hamlin. Heard from him extensively. Oh, look out, trouble. Allmendinger sideways.
He may keep it off the wall if he doesn't get hit. Oh, what a save.
That was a save. Caution flag is out. That might be the save of the year right there.
That may be the decade.
This is racing for 7th place.
Yeah, that was a case that A.J. Allmendinger didn't feel like that Denny Hamlin was up there far enough. He was making his wide, normal arc into the corner. Denny thought I believed that he was going to be able to get that spot.
And from that shot, they went under the bridge right when the contact took place.
I'm telling you, you don't do that here normally. What a great job.
Well, he's been doing this for a while. He understands it too. There he goes.
Coming around.
Hang on to it, bro.
He's got it. He's got it.
Now come down pit road. Come on, bring it.
Come get some more tires.
Orange Cone was nervous and should have been.
This definitely may be a first for All-Star qualifying right here. Absolutely needed his 4 fresh tires.
I mean, that's Formula Drift right there.
Oh, man, that's amazing drifting.
Wow, this is crazy.
Safe to say pit road entry speed was really
where
low.
he's going. Look at all that
Ryan
smoke.
Newman just saved a race car.
File, not a lot of racing going on. These cats are on top of the wheel.
Oh,
and there
Kurt
goes.
Busch is in trouble in a 2 car. He's got a tire down, it looks like.
And he hangs on.
Look at that car, Larry. I mean, it finally spins it out.
Caution is on the speedway. They'll come to take 6 laps to go.
Well, I'm impressed because that's a car that was headed for the wall and coulda, woulda, shoulda hit it hard.
It sure should have.
Good job.
He just gets loose getting in there. I'm not so sure that tire wasn't soft going into 3. Look at that car. I mean, that thing should be spun out and going back up the racetrack. It finally does, but I'm telling you, it's incredible how these cars will straighten themselves up.
I don't know that the tire's all the way down, but it's almost like it maybe had a soft look to it.
Yeah. Now remember, they're doing about 108, but watch his hand right in. Watch him in there. Work that wheel. Watch the rear tires. In the gas. And then Stenhouse does a great job of just kind of shoving him out of his way so he doesn't get to make it any worse. You see the wheels stop. They're going backwards. Now watch. He'll turn the car around. Probably caught 3rd gear here possibly. And then he gasses this thing back up. Keep it off the wall. Rear tire spinning again. Never gave up on it.
Now, when that thing's rolling backwards, if he doesn't have the clutch in, does that risk damage to the engine?
He may have had the clutch in so he could catch a gear. These guys are pretty good about doing that these days.
All right, pit road is open. This was.
I'll clear right with you there. I'll clear right with you. Well, you pop there. Get it rolling when you can. Oh, what he was doing, he dive bombed you. Get it rolling. Nobody's going to hit you. Come back down the hill there if you need to. Get it rolling. You ain't going to lose another lap.
Tony Stewart all the way down the bottom.
It's almost 5 wide there for a minute.
My goodness.
That's Casey Mears in the 13, kind of getting shuffled back in that.
It didn't take them long to get settled in. Oh,
contact there.
Is he going to save it?
Joey Logano. Nice.
Oh, my goodness. What a save.
That's Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88.
Well, he gets in the left rear pretty hard. Right here's where Joey just does an incredible job.
And a lot of tracks you'll have banking that'll help you hold that car there when it gets out that far. See, Junior being pretty aggressive here. He's really not up there that far. I don't know if Joey surprised him back down. Look how sideways this race car is.
Oh, wow.
28.93, and that's...
Oh, I knew it was going to do that. I could see it coming.
He
He might save it if he can keep it off the inside.
If he doesn't go back up in the wall.
Just slightly. I don't even know if it's skint to paint.
Well, we don't know if he's going to be in the show.
Really lightly. Nice job. That was a nice job right there.
It's loose getting in that corner. It's out from under him, but man, what a job. Look at those rear tires. He never gets out of the throttle, keeps it off the wall, got that thing cocked sideways like one of those dirt cars we're going to see over here Friday night.
And look, you can't see a thing. The cockpit's full of smoke.
Tires blowing out, goes up the hill right at the last second, nose swings around, just a kiss.
He pretty much was spinning from the entrance of 3 all the way onto the front straightaway.
28.93. We'll see if that holds up.
But this is the dilemma that these guys are in, Larry. Mike, you know this. I mean, you got to hang it out, baby. If you're going to get in the race and you're one of the go-or-go homers, you got to hang it out.
And Andy said it in his interview. I don't know really what to expect. I don't know how much grip this racetrack's going to have. I think it felt good on lap 1. I'm going to try to get me a little more here on lap 2.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
A corner like that, and you can see as we'll pan back to the front.
Oh, he got into him. Logano around. Can he save it? He is unable to. Caution. And the caution came out right as Denny Hamlin was crossing the start-finish line.
Agreed.
Yeah, that could have been avoided.
That could have been avoided. I agree that there's history there, but even if there's history there,
that was uncalled for.
Yeah, that was not.
Joey did absolutely nothing wrong in that position. This will give us a very good angle. Let's take a look here. That still could have been avoided.
Yeah, that's a tough call from that angle. Because Joy was trying to get to the patch, and Harvick was trying to get to the patch also. It's different from the other angle.
Yeah. It shows a different angle from the top.
It is. Yeah, that is truly two guys going for the same place in the same place as the patch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just got into each other. You hate to see that happen for Joy, and hate to see it happen, period.
I just need some back boys. I'm in it. Oh, my God.
Oh! South front, Brandon. We can get them too.
Wow! Trevor Bayne keeps it off the wall and hangs on.
I mean, Danica just drove very aggressive, got to his left rear, didn't you see Trevor slides up the racetrack. She gets to his left rear. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I think the air started to send him sideways and maybe a little contact. Great save by Trevor Bayne.
Definitely see the sense of urgency on that restart. This guy's got it like we've been talking about all day. Now's the time where you make hay. On these restarts, we got somebody else spin.
Loose, and he saved it. So did Tony Stewart. Unbelievable save by the men who have won the last 2 championships.
The save, unfortunately, they're going to lose about 20 positions because of it. But
and you see same thing, just like Montoya. He gets down under the 14, drifts up into him, gets him a little sideways, knocks Tony up into the loose stuff, and both recover.
And I believe Brad.
Dave Blaney around. And David Rudiman right there with him, and now we've got our 4th caution of the day.
I believe Brad may have hit that curb.
Could have when he came back across.
Well, that's why he got shoved up into Tony.
Could have.
You're right now, the go-or-go homers they're outside looking in. Not locked out yet, but we. Whoa, no.
Hold on.
I was holding my breath. I don't know if you could hear it at home, but when you spin at Dover and don't do anything, it's a miracle. You see it wiggle, he chases it up the racetrack, and we've seen cars do that all day yesterday, and we've seen it in qualifying. They just got to have that little wiggle when you put a little more wheel in it.
And just kissed it. Blaney's lap 23.222.
But watch how good these new tires are. He's easily going to drive by some of the cars that are contending. The 42 of Larson, the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Neither of those cars are even going to hold. Contact with the 11.
Sideways goes Denny Hamlin. He keeps it straight, and it stays green.
And that's the best thing could have happened with that strategy. If you go out there on new tires and you spin somebody out, you have killed your strategy.
Stenhouse on those tires just coming so much quicker, and Denny coming down the track to get a normal exit.
How did he not spin out? He locked the right front tire up.
a couple times.
That's incredible.
You got to worry about that flat spot on the tires. You also got to worry about what that did to the rear tires. So how will that change Denny's strategy as far as his tires and his pit strategy, Steve?